Well, with this season coming to a close very soon, I say it's by time I recommend some anime to you guys, because that's what the channel's all about in the end of the day, and I have not been doing my job, as per usual. So, thanks for sticking around for those who put up with the man who just don't do his job that well. Without further ado, let's give you some recommendations of anime. Now, I was thinking, what should I do? What should I recommend you guys first? And it came to me. Something that I watched from the beginning is a shonen. I I like shonen. I really do. However, there's only a certain shonen that I truly do love. Yeah, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, but at the end of the day, it's just generically plain, if you ask me. It was cool growing up, but it lacks something that I really like within storytelling. Something that you come across that I like. I like a world that's philosophical, very cultural. It has a tradition, a point of perspectives of different things that I really enjoy to look at. Stuff like Magi, where or Full Metal Alchemist, where they're shonen, but it's not about being the very best. It's about these people that are on an adventure and they're involved and surrounded by the worlds that they go to, the different places that it changes based on perspectives and cultures and different individuals and races. Is the reason why I like those kind of shown so much. So when it comes to Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, One Piece and stuff, like they're fun to watch, but not really my top tier list. Now, when it comes to the new shonen of today, the biggest one right now is Hero Academia. It's okay, it's good, but the world does speak for itself. But it still has that. The generics still push it back, pulls it back in a way. Where it's still about being the very best. It has those tropes in it that I'm not that interested in. The world does speak for itself, but why does it have to be inside of a school? I know teenagers as a demographic, but come on, man. To me, it's me. Hero Academia is more of a watered down version of Tiger and Bunny, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. Now, when it comes to shows like Demon Slayer, I enjoy a lot. It's not about being the very best. It's not about the battles. The battles are in it, but you still see this world breathe and it comes to life. And this character who evolves on techniques instead of transforming or getting a new power all the time. So, without further ado, let me tell you what I'm trying to explain here. Today's recommendation is called Radiant. Radiant is it's not all that special of a shonen, but it's by far one of my favorite modernized shonen of today. It's so special for the fact that it's not even made by people in Japan. It's actually made by people in Paris, French. Actually, it was created by the company who does another great shonen I like called Wakfu, which I really, really love. Like, so much lore and creativity is put into that world. It's not as much as Wakfu, but it's still good nonetheless, and it's called Radiant. Pretty much is this world where there's two different kinds of people. There are regular humans and those who are infected. And within this world, there are these creatures called nemesis, and they go around attacking villages. However, because the nemesis spread, there are some who are infected, and they've gone to have magical powers by the use of Fantasia. However, with the use of Fantasia comes a little side effect, which is the reason they become infectees. There will be put a curse upon them. Sometimes it can be memory loss. A girl can actually have her father on her right hand. Some will have multiple personalities. Others can change their age or even be mind controlled if you hit a certain part of them on their body. The main character, his name is Seth. He is a special kind of affected. He has horns for his affection, but doesn't really know what it does. He can't use Fantasia by using magical items like most people, but instead he can summon Fantasia through his own body, mainly his hands and his feet. It makes him special. So because of this, him and his guardian have been chased out of town so many times because most places in the world fear or hate the infected. So he comes up with a plan where he will find out the source of all this and destroy it. A place called Radiant. It's supposed to be the source of all the magic, and it's where all the nemesis come along. And he figured if he destroys the nemesis, destroys Radiant, all the problems will be solved. No one will blame the infected, and probably will cease the trace of magic as well. So he sets off on his journey. This is just season 1, by the way. Season 1, he meets his 2 best friends, and he travels around, and he goes to a place where the affected are welcome. A very crazy place. But he's also getting chased down by the Inquisition, people who like to oppress the infected. Now, each place he goes to will receive him differently. There are places that welcome him in. There are places that will shun him, places that will be wary of him. It's different by each kind of place I'm trying to talk about. And the show starts out kind of slow. It is kind of episodic during the time he starts his adventure. But when he gets into a place called Rumbletown is where the plot starts getting serious, where things start happening, where he starts building up. He already had a goal, but the things that happens to him throughout his journey, it really motivates him to really take this seriously, where people are being hurt, people are being oppressed, people are being enslaved, people are being killed because of this. So he now has this heavy burden on him where he feels like it's something that he wants to do. It becomes something that he has to do for the sake of their kind. He'll go to a kingdom where they're all part of the same, where they protect the normal people, but the magic people, the affected, are supreme. Or he'll go to a place where it's just the infected, but they're all crazy and have something off about them. The show itself is not really about the fight scenes, but the worlds and places they go to throughout their journey. Season 2 just finished, both subbed and dubbed. And the dub, it's okay. I'm surprised. I really wanted to listen to this in the French language since, this is a French comic, but it was made by one of my most favorite studios, Studio Lecce. So now, what's not like? I like the openings, I like the outros, they're really good. I actually downloaded both of them from both seasons. Season 1 has about 26 episodes, I believe, and season 2, however, only has 21 episodes. I'm not sure there's going to be a season 3 because the show surprisingly was already nearly caught up to the manga, and the translations only come out as each volume comes out in Paris, so it'll take some time for that to happen. But anyways, I really hope you guys give this show a try because it's really good, and it's a different perspective. It's not saying not that different compared to most things I've seen, but it's at least kind of a breath of fresh air compared to most, I want to be the very best, or I gotta fight this villain no matter what, It's not about fighting the villain. It's more about this kid opening up his ignorant eyes towards the world and realizing that what he has to do is not so black and white, but of course gray. It's one of the things I do like is the character himself grows throughout the journey, not by getting stronger, but also being wiser, and sometimes questioning himself, his own resolve, whether he's doing is good or not. And of course, the other characters, supporting characters themselves are good, especially the main female heroine character. She's not done with stress. In fact, she herself can be quite dangerous. Melly, who is a very big mystery about her, even the cowardly guy, the comic relief dude, becomes cool towards the end of season 2, of course. And other characters do join along the ride with their own intentions and their own goals. So it's not just focused on just one character. There's other characters to be focused on, and they all have their own interesting and unique perspectives on the entire situation, and I do enjoy that a lot. So that is Radiant. I hope you guys give it a try. It's really good. Hopefully when the books get licensed, I'll be able to buy them and just read them and enjoy it, because I do like the cover. I've seen the covers online, so I'm like, someone please just license these books already so I can buy them. I don't feel like French importing that shit is expensive. So that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.